Hi guys, how's it going? Today, went to counseling today. The last couple of days I just been kind of like held up in my piano room just playing. Been obsessed with learning this new Billie Eilish song and working on another song. Um, but yeah, I spend a lot of time alone. Like usually my day looks like I wake up in the morning, my husband goes to work, I take my dog for a walk, for usually like half an hour to an hour, and then I come home and I play piano all day until my husband comes home. I mean, I clean the house too, not as much as my husband would like, but I walk my dog and sometimes I go to the grocery store. I don't do a whole lot. But I'm really passionate about music and it makes me feel better. It's literally the only thing that takes me to another place. Like, I shit you not, like I wake up in the morning, I play piano, I take my dog for a walk, I play piano, and it feels like 20 minutes later I have to take my dog out again, like 4 or 5 hours later. So it's really soothing for me. So when I was in San Diego this past weekend, I decided that I need to get a guitar so that when I travel, I don't, because I literally I really like now I get anxiety about leaving, because I won't be able to play music for a couple of days. And it actually bothers me. And it's weird because like I remember when I was like locked up at UCLA, and I was stuck there for like 3 weeks. They had a piano in like this like activity area, but we didn't always get to go. We didn't ever get to go there. We got to go there one time. And I remember I was, completely out of my mind at that point. And I remember being able to play the piano, and I remember playing for like half an hour, and I remember afterwards like feeling so much better. And it's always like that for me. So I don't know, I would suggest you guys find something like that. Most people don't have as much time on their hands as I do, and I feel very fortunate for that. One of the other really cool things about being bipolar is creativity. Usually bipolar people are way more creative. But anyway, yeah, I always dread going to counseling. I don't like talking about my feelings, and every time I would much rather be avoiding all the issues and playing music and not dealing with it. But I went to counseling today and basically like talked about how traumatizing my weekend in San Diego was. So like where our Airbnb was, it was like right in the middle of this area where I had spent a lot of time, like totally manic. And like, I think probably like a few blocks down the street was a 7-Eleven. And it was probably like a half a mile away from my brother-in-law's house. There was a 7-Eleven there, and I remember, and I was there before, and I was there when I was manic, and I had just gotten my car back because I had surrounded myself with really awful people. This one guy actually stole my car. He acted like he was going to do me a favor and get it washed, take it to the car wash, and he never returned. And this was actually the second time a car had been stolen from me. When I was manic, I got my car stolen in the episode when I was 28. My car got stolen. But my car got stolen again by this guy, and I had just gotten it back from, like they found it, the cops found it, I guess, and it ended up in some place like, I don't know if it was like, I don't remember where I picked it up at, but they had it in like National City, which was close to San Diego. So I went out there, I got my car, and later that night, I think even I was driving around, and I don't know why, but I parked on the side of the street, and I don't know why. I don't know if I ran out of gas again. I don't think I did. I don't know why I pulled over and parked there. But I pulled over to the side of the street in like a neighborhood and parked my car there. And I was doing something in my car, and I saw someone walk across the street, and I dropped my keys while I was in my car. And I couldn't find them again. And I looked around the car, I looked in the car, and I couldn't find my keys. And so, as out of my mind as I was, I decided it would be a good idea to start walking. I didn't have a cell phone at this point. I didn't have anyone to call. I thought that my keys just disappeared into thin air because I was delusional and I was always losing stuff. I was always losing stuff because my mind was going so fast that I wasn't remembering what I was doing like minutes prior. And so I walked over to this 7-Eleven, and I was basically there for hours that night until I eventually called my biological mother, and she came and picked me up. And I couldn't find my car after that. And I don't know if she actually helped me look for it or not. I don't think she really did. But yeah, there's reasons for that. But yeah, that wasn't even really a traumatizing. I mean, it's traumatizing and it's a flashback, but it's not like some of the shit I've been through. But it's just when it happens, like I was such a bitch this last weekend. Like I was really mean, and then when I can't sleep one night, then the next night it's even harder for me to fall asleep, and I don't know why. And so my counselor was suggesting that I ask my psychiatrist for something for that, but I don't really want to. I don't really want to take any more medication than I have to. But anyway, yeah. This was a long video today. I hope you guys weren't bored listening to me ramble on. I hope everyone is doing well. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.